And we're back. We be back. And what is this horrendous mess, you may be asking yourself? Well, I started preparing the top here. We're getting all that old glue off. And this crack right up through here, I've been worried about that since the day I saw it. When I picked it up, the day I picked it up, it was bad looking. Those screws in that bridge was all it was holding the bridge on here. That's what caused this whole problem right here. The belly, this crack. Anyways, what I did was I just squirted some Titebond, ran it along a little bead along the crack, took one of these suction cups and started pumping it down in there until I could see. There's a mirror in there somewhere. Until I could see it seeping through the inside, just a tiny bit, but it was enough. And then I put this on there, belt clamp, tightened it up until I got good squeeze out up here. Didn't get a lot of squeeze out inside, but pretty good bit up here. So that's glued now. I wasn't even figuring on having to do anything to that. Got the bridge ready for glue, the bridge and the surface. I cleaned all that old glue off of there, as you can see. Took a I didn't bring you along for that ride. Took a razor blade and just got down in there and real carefully started scraping away. I'm going to hit it a little bit more over here on the side and in this area and make sure this is all clean back here on the back. That's the most important part because that's got the most stress on it under string tension. So I've almost got that ready, and I like to wait for that to set up before I glue the bridge on, but I may not. I think I'll just go ahead and, because that crack runs right underneath the bridge here, so by putting that bridge on here and getting it on there good will help hold the crack together too. So with the glue I put in there and the bridge here, yeah, I don't think we're going to have any trouble with it. Somebody wanting to talk to me. A guitar fix. Hopefully. Okay, so I'm going to go back to work here on this and get some more of that old glue off of it. And I'll bring you back and we'll put the bridge on this puppy. Hold on. Still sick. Feel like shit. So I've already test fitted everything. I went through the procedures of putting in the jacks. And make sure I have a cup of water. Plenty of towels and rags. Got a wet cloth, damp cloth here to remove squeeze out. And I think we're set. Let's glue. Titebond City. One thing about this stuff, well, a couple of things. I don't think you can use too much of it. You know, the more squeeze out we have, the better. And we want that bridge to touch every place that there's bare wood. Want it touching everywhere bare wood is going to be. Come on, run, baby. Need more hands. I would settle for a couple of hands that worked. I'd be very happy with that. Got a pretty good bit of setup time here on this glue, but I like to get it on there pretty quick, if possible, as quickly as possible. You know, I don't like to use up all of my setup time. You know what I mean. Let me just lay that there for a second. Alright. I'm going to glue on the top of the bridge, making contact with anything. So here we go. Maybe I should turn it around the right way. Probably make all the difference. I have a couple of old pins here to help align it. Get the thing exactly where we want it at now. Get some of that squeeze out too while we're at it. Do as much as you can when you can, you know what I mean? The more things I can do now, the easier it'll be on me when the jacks are on here, and it's going to be a lot harder to get to. A lot of that squeeze out places. So try to get all the squeeze out right now that we can reach. And in a little bit we'll be glad that we did this. Took this extra precaution. A lot of squeeze out right there. Gotta get that out of there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna get jacks on this real quick now. And we're set, I think. Yeah, I see some more squeeze out there I'd like to get before I put those jacks on. Much better. Very much better. Okay. Jacket. More squeeze out. I'll wipe that out just a little bit here. Oh God, I need more hands, man. You can never have too many, that's for sure. Okay. Jack number 2. Let's turn that puppy around this way. And more squeeze out yet. Let's see if we can get some more. See what I mean by it just being so much easier to wipe as much of that squeeze out away as you can, while you can still get to it. You dig? Get these pins out of it now. And we're good to go there. Still got to get some more squeeze out though. I need something. driver. You got, like I say, you got a little bit of time, but you don't want to throw all of it away. You know? Work quickly and work sufficiently, and you'll be a much happier camper. So I've been told. Alright, get the back of him now. Again. Looking good, folks. Mighty fun. Good, squeeze out all around. You know, I don't think I'm going to touch that. I see no reason to touch it much. Sometimes put a block under here, a piece of leather between it and the guitar, just to kind of help support the jacks. It's always good. I'll get the camera and bring you in here in a few minutes too, to show you a better, closer up shot. Yes, sir. This is a done deal. A done deal. I just got this new tube of glue the other day. This stuff's only good for, they only recommend you use it for like a year, I think, or something. I always just buy a new jug of it every year. Be on the safe side. And like I say, I did this years ago, and then I started back doing it several years ago again, working on guitars. Never had one to come back or the bridge to come off, or any problems with it. I glued them on, they stayed on. I need to go rinse out my brush and stuff. Rinse out my cloth. Find a handkerchief and I'll bring you back and give you a close-up shot. Hold on. There's the crack I glued. Runs right underneath the bridge, you see. I should run that pin down in there and open that hole up a little better. Now you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I have to ream these holes out anyway once the glue sets up. Anyways, there's that crack. And here's the closer up shot of the bridge. Good squeeze out all around. Bring you around the back here and show you. I think you can see that. I like to work fast when I put that glue on there. Like I say, there's really no big hurry, but you have a limited amount of time to get your work done. Make sure that bridge is where you want it to be, because that's where it's going to stay. And I like to make good use of that time. So yeah, man, got the bridge on that puppy tonight. I'll have to let that set now for 48 hours, and I'm going to leave this band clamp on here for at least 24 hours. It's got this crack squeezed together here, and like I say, by that crack coming up underneath the bridge here, the bridge is going to help secure that crack. You see what I'm saying? We don't have those nasty screws in there anymore. They are the reason for all of this. They're the reason the top cracked. I mean, look. There's the crack, and there's where the screw was. And it was pulling up on, let me zoom out a little. I can't zoom out. The two screws, okay, right there. The bridge had let go, and the two screws had pulled this whole section. Here we go. Here we go. They pulled this whole section up through here up. It cracked it right here. I'm surprised there's not a crack on this side. The bass E string side. Some funky things happened there. Anyways, it pulled this whole area up, bellied it big time, broke it loose here, broke all the braces, a lot of the braces on the lower side down here. But weirdly enough, up here on the bass E string side, the top, the nearest you, the braces were all good. I never glued any of them. They were all very secure. It's odd that that crack appeared down here instead of up here where there's more stress from the bigger strings. I don't know, man. Let me show you the frets. Like I said before, if we can't get the action down, if it's some ridiculous amount like 8/64 or some crap like that, then there's no need to work on these frets. I want to show you this second fret. Man, if I can get a picture of it. 1, 2. I never saw a fret wear like this before. Check that out. There's two. This is the second fret, or there's your first string dent. The second string dent, there are actually two dents side by side. And there's the third string, fourth, first, second. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but there's two dents there in that fret. But yeah, I'm going to wait till all this sets up now before I do a fret job, so it might be a few days before the next video. It ain't going to be very many days, because today's like, hold on a minute. So yeah, today it's Monday. I'm not sure of the date, 21st or 2nd. October 26th. It's Monday. And I have to meet the owner on Saturday and return this guitar to him. Now, like I say, that bridge has got to set. It has got to set for 48 hours. And then I'm going to put the saddle in it and put a couple of strings on and get an idea where we are with the action. Like I say, if it's real, you know, just ridiculously high, there's no use to set those frets real nice, you know, and low and all that. If you can't get the action down to utilize the action, that setting. So, wait and see, I guess. May be done with this guitar if that's the case, but if the action is, I think Martin's specs, maximum specs on the bass E string is, I think, 7/64. But if the action is 7/64 or less than that, I say give it a fret job. And now, keep in mind too, we're going to have some deflection back here. When we put string tension on this thing, you know, it's going to pull up to some degree. We don't know how much. There's no way to measure that. The top it is solid as a rock now, man. The whole guitar is. So, yeah, it shouldn't be very much, but common sense tells us we're going to have some deflection. Acoustic guitars do it. That's what they do, you know, besides make pretty noise. So, however much that deflection is going to be relative to the problem we have getting the action down, because it had a pretty good bit of bridge saddle left on it. There's the saddle, goes that way. There's the saddle, and it had a lot of it left, so hopefully there's enough there left to bring it down. Boy, that's probably the original saddle that came in there. I'm going to try to stick to that if I can. So anyways, that's all for this video, folks. It's coming along. I'm still sick. I am getting better. I feel better today. I haven't worked on this for the last 2 days because I just didn't have any energy. I was just so dang sick, man. I haven't shaved for a few days. I need to break down and shave. What do y'all think? Shave it off or let it grow? Winter time's coming, so I'm kind of leaning toward maybe letting it go. I don't know. Anyways, then if we do another video, it'll either be the frets, if the action's not ridiculously high, or it'll be a demo, or it'll be the frets and a demo. Something along those lines. We can't do shit till 48 hours passes. I'll come back and take these off after 48 hours. I'll probably take this off tomorrow after 24 hours. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Humidity is 67% in this room. I need to dry this guitar out a little bit now. It's not nearly as brittle as it was when it first came here. It was dry and really just terribly brittle. And it's not like that anymore, so it's got it's actually got too much humidification in it now, but I had to get a lot in there to do those repairs, because humidification can change your top, you know, rise it up or down, suck it in or whatever. We want to get it between 45 and 55% maintained, and then string it up and go from there. I'll put the first and sixth strings on it, the 2 E strings, and we'll go from there. So hopefully I'll be feeling better and I can work on it. Really can't do anything now for 48 hours, you know, and I just got through sitting on my ass for 48 hours, sick, in bed mostly, but I'm rambling. I'll see you on the next video. It may be a demo. Hang in there, folks. The demo's coming. Cheers. I'll see you real soon. Can you see that? Ah, this stupid ass camera. Glue squeezed out. There. I think that's it. That's one of those screw holes. And glue squeezed out of it right there. The other side's the same way. So that's good, man. That'll help hold the bridge on there. Anyways, there you go. See you next time, folks. Cheers. Woo-hoo! The boogity bob. She's only resting.